Hi everyone, Sunny Reads here. Happy to share with you this next episode, Darkwood Stories, Mastering Hidden Seekers. And I'm hoping to help you all become masters of this game at some point. I am currently, right now, as I'm talking to you, visiting my friends. Because this is a perfect time to visit friends. When you've got something else to do, listen to a podcast, or you're watching the news, or, you know, you've got time or the ability to just pop in and tap those locations, you're doing something wonderful for yourself and for your fellow game members. So I'm going to jump right into it by sharing the following. Now, it's not even a secret. For those who know about technology and who have children, grandchildren, or friends who play online games or, computer games, there's something to be known about understanding game algorithms. And that is the key word to this video today. Now, I'll start off by saying if you're listening to this on or around January 29th, 2025, you would have received or be aware that there is a new location. So there is a new main event, and the Writer's Treasure is what it's called. I've had the opportunity to play it for a little bit and had a busy day, so I haven't jumped right in, but I can assure you that if you are playing the main event, and if you are interested in getting very far in the game, you're hoping to achieve that coveted white trophy. And I can assure you that when you're playing this game and you find your friends or your fellow guildmates have reached that pinnacle in the game where they've achieved that story keeper trophy, wow, they've obtained all 50 cards and completed the Darkwood Stories event. When is it going to be my turn? There's so many advantages to achieving that trophy, because every 12 hours you receive 5 rubies and collection items and other wonderful things. I believe experience as well. I've won it so many times, I forgot. But I do know that your friends that also visit you, they can also reap rewards when they tap your trophy. And I can assure you that anytime I've achieved the white trophy, the story keeper trophy, I get a lot of visitors. And that's great, because what that does is it helps me in the game. So again, remember, the value of having good friends that visit regularly, means that you're rewarding them while they're rewarding you, and vice versa. So you want to help them because you're helping them helps you. So that helps the algorithms in the game. So I found an article and I'm going to take some excerpts from it. Mastering this game, mastering any game. As soon as you boot up your go-to online game, do you ever consider what's running this? What is the engine that keeps this game going? Whether it's a real spin or the spawn of an enemy, and in Seeker's notes, what drives my quests or my daily activities? What is it that keeps it going? Chances are there's an algorithm behind the curtain making all that magic happen. All right. So as much as players come into regular contact with these deployments of code, they're not exactly some simple spell that good-hearted wizards whisper into the atmosphere. Why should a casual player care about what's under the hood? Why should you care? Why? Well, that's why you're at this video today. Because understanding what an algorithm is and how it operates can help you, Mr. Avid or Mrs. Avid, diehard Seeker's Notes fan like myself, it will help you size up whether a particular gaming platform is fair, and you can devise ways to outsmart its mechanics. Actually, no, you can't, but well, maybe you could, but you'll appreciate a bit more the digital wizardry that goes on into an engaging and unpredictable gaming experience. Well, it's kind of not really unpredictable because I'm giving you this tip right now, right? So it's not that it's predictable, but like the algorithms that power online casino pokies, for example, or traditional video games, you'll start to understand that if I come in and I play one or two aspects of the game and I'm not winning that Darkwood Stories trophy at the end, you're going to find out why. So I'm going to share with you real quick that, as I mentioned, I'm visiting my friends. So guess what I'm doing? I'm building up an algorithm. And as I'm visiting my friends, you know how when you go into their location, and people like when you tap the inventor, the fortune teller, and the blacksmith, I like to slide down to the other end of their map and just randomly hit some locations that you wouldn't normally hit when you first land on their page or on their board, or their map, I guess is what it's called. But I like to hit the inventor, fortune teller, blacksmith, and then slide the other way on the next one. I just randomly switch it up so the algorithms know that I'm playing as much of the game as possible, that I'm not too predictable, right? I'm doing some random things to gain in the game. So that's one key point. Again, for those of you who don't like to visit friends, well, if you're not winning that white trophy, that's probably why. Visit friends. You win that white trophy. Well, I shouldn't say it like that, but I'm going to give you some other tips. So while I'm visiting friends, I'll go back to the main page and I'm going to share with you what I've discovered. For example, before I go back to Hidden Seekers, the algorithms in online gaming, here's the description I found, or just a couple of sentences. It says, in computer science, an algorithm is a sequence of steps performed to accomplish a specific goal. Essentially, it's a recipe. Follow directions, and you end up with a particular outcome. In games, algorithms are everything. So, for instance, the algorithms decide what enemies appear and how they behave in your game, how rewards are distributed in games, like online pokies, for example, and whether you face tougher challenges or easier ones based on your performance. Learning why does matter. However, it can bring some insights, even if players only have the vaguest sense of what's happening when the game is on. This insight can range from why a seemingly random event isn't as random as it appears to more insidious applications in the world of online gambling, for example, and other pay-to-play games. So, I'm going to tell you about, for example, the mini events. I'm going to go over to Seeker's Notes, beautiful page here where they talk about Darkwood Stories. So, you know the Story Keeper trophy that we really want to achieve. And I'm actually one of a few players. I think there's 1 to 3 of us, or 4, maybe even more. But I know this recent event that was so dark and gloomy, I don't think people were too keen on playing the Frosty Alley. I just hope the Writer's Treasure is much better. But achieving these memento cards are crucial to the game. Okay? It's crucial. And in order for the algorithms to pick up your vast knowledge, or at least activity in the game, you've got to play the game. So if you want to log in and maybe just play the 2 or 3 puzzles and maybe one location and log out, and be surprised at the end of the event or towards the closing of the event that you don't have the white trophy. Well, that's probably why. Are you playing the mini events? For example, Ice Cream for Yeti, Search for the Talisman. Are you playing the Star Catcher or Colorful Adventure? What about the Bloom Festival? Why would anybody not want to play the Bloom Festival? I can assure you that the Ice Cream for Yeti, all these events, all these mini events, except the Bloom Festival, reward you. Oh no, I think the Bloom Festival does reward you with the memento card. But oh, it's my happy hour. um, when you play these events, mini events, and you receive the card packs containing memento cards, guess what? There's an opportunity that you will be able to work closer to achieving that white trophy at the end. Everybody calls it, well, many of my players call it white trophy, but it's actually the story keeper trophy. So that's a strategy, friends, gamers. Play those mini games. As soon as they pop up, try to complete them. And I'll have some little strategies when I speak. I'm going to do a section or a video specifically about mini events. And I'll tell you what I've done. The reason why I've created this video is because I always win the white trophy. I'm always getting the white trophy, and I'm getting it quickly. And I've discovered, or I've cracked the code, which is the algorithms are picking up that I'm playing the game. I'm playing many aspects of the game, and I'm playing the game to its completion because I want the rewards, right? I want the rewards of the game. So of course I'm going to play every aspect of the game. So the Bloom Festival, I like to pay for the Bloom Festival because those ongoing rewards, those talismans that you win, 100 experience for 15 minutes, or double your gold for 10 minutes. The energies, the little energy rewards are incredibly valuable, especially when you want to go in and you don't want to play for too long and your energy is low. You can use a few of those to play for as long as you want to. It's such an advantage aspect of the game, an advantageous aspect of the game, that now I know that when I'm seeking to achieve the memento cards from the card packs, I'm going to pay that. I think it's $6.99 USD for the Bloom Festival. I think it's really truly worth it. So the memento cards, definitely go through those main events. Ice Cream for Yeti, really, I find it very long and tedious sometimes, but you don't have to do it all, in one sitting. You can play 3 games here, 3 games there, and they're kind of shorter anyhow. Search for the Talisman, again, it's spread out over the course of a few days. It's not that bad, but you really do have to have some advantages when you're playing some of those rooms. They seem really hard. And my strategy when I do come upon a location that I don't like is to go in and play it several times. Just keep going and going until I can, work my brain. That's the purpose, right? Put your brain to work. Remember where those objects are hidden. We know that sometimes they lighten the objects and you can't see them, and sometimes they just put them in a completely random spot, either very low on the map or very high on the map that you're looking at. But play those games, play those challenging locations. Believe me, the algorithms will love you for it. Play the Star Catcher. And the colorful adventure, I never used to be able to complete that without spending rubies. And I know that many of my guild members from another guild used to complain about the colorful adventure. I used to complain about it because it just seemed so, unachievable. But I've practiced and practiced. And you know what? If I don't get it in this round, it'll refresh in, what is it, 2, 3 hours, and I'll play it again. You know, they give you quite a bit of time. And I think what I've noticed, Mytona's programmers do a very good job. I think after you played it several times, they kind of feel sorry for you. So the algorithm just rewards you in the end. So don't give up. You're training your brain as you're playing, and have fun with it. So I noticed that the Rabbit Cafe is not on here. Oh my gosh, I can't stand the Rabbit Cafe. And I don't want my Tona to know. Well, they probably know now because this is public, but those games of speed, not very fun. I noticed that, not very fun for me, but I'm going to at some point learn to master it. Anonymous Alliance, friends, many of my guild members do not play Anonymous Alliance. And I'm going to do a special podcast specifically to that aspect of the game, because I got to tell you something. The rewards are great. You completely change your value in the game and you become more of a valuable player when you have that Anonymous Alliance reward. And people don't know this. It's such a powerful aspect of the game, which is tied to the main event. So I believe you have to banish creatures by stage 2, I think, or stage 3. But in order to advance, you have to play certain aspects of the main event. And again, more rewards. What does that do? The algorithms pick up on that. They pick up on the fact that you're playing another aspect of the game. And so what are the algorithms going to do? Get you to the finish line of that trophy, the Story Keeper trophy in the end. And once you win the Story Keeper trophy, maybe you get it by week 3. I remember I was so upset one time when I wouldn't even compete for it because I didn't care. It just seemed so unachievable and like there's no way I'm getting this. Guess what? One day I just finally said, you know what? I'm actually going to try. And I started playing every aspect of the game. And I won the trophy, I think, with 3 days left of me to be able to enjoy it and for my friends to enjoy it. I was so upset. It seemed so like, what's the point in winning the trophy when you get to enjoy it for 3 days? So now I'm getting it a lot sooner. I'm winning it or achieving the white trophy, the Story Keeper trophy, a lot sooner. And I am able to have more visits. Your friends come and visit you more. And what does that do? You are rewarded. Your friends are rewarded. So you see how many things in the game are linked. That's the strategy. It's very simple. Play the game. Again, as I wrap this up, if you're just playing 1 or 2 aspects of the game, don't be surprised when you do not win that trophy. You don't like visiting your friends. Don't be surprised when you do not win that trophy. Don't get upset. But when you start to incorporate every aspect of the game, you don't even have to spend coins. You shouldn't have to. But for some of us who do, it's good to have some rubies so you can get that chest that gives you those tools so you can, use the precise arrow or the lightning bottle. So I'll talk about that. I mean, it's nice that for people to be able to play the game without having to spend rubies or money. But and there's a way to do it because you can do it. It can be done. But some people like myself, we don't mind spending a few dollars and getting some coins and taking some small advantages to get ahead in the game. And, I would be lying if I didn't tell you that, yes, I do get some rubies. I need those chests. And those chests help you complete the puzzles, especially when you're playing those harder game boards or the harder locations for the talisman. Oh, so annoying. Anyway, I think that's it for now, folks. That's your secret code word for the day. Algorithm. An algorithm is you play your way. But guess what? If you don't play, the algorithms aren't going to understand what you're doing and it won't take you seriously. All right? If a game all of a sudden is too easy or too hard to win, it's probably the algorithm at work. So knowing this will help you adapt, take breaks when you need to, and even the game system will determine that you are a competitive player and you want to win. All right. So listen, folks, I'm going to keep coming with more. I'm hoping to provide more videos more often. Tell your friends, tell your gamer friends, share with your guilds, share with your Facebook friends if you're there. Let them know. I would love for you to come and visit my page here on YouTube. I'll put out more videos. I do plan on putting out more videos, more topics. I'll take your suggestions as well. And do subscribe. I'd love your subscription. I think I got one of my first subscriptions the other day. Very happy to have you. Thank you for trusting me and the little work I'm trying to do to help you be a better strategic player that wins more rewards. And like my video so the algorithms of YouTube can pick up that I'm actually doing something fun and exciting for the super fans of the game Seeker's Notes. So, enjoy the new location. I will see you in the game. I think I've left my game code somewhere in the description. I'd love to be your friend so I can come and visit you every day like I do and share rewards and collection items on your list. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to bringing you another episode real soon that'll help you. Thanks and bye for now.